to commit to a big next item. We'll also see, a variety of builds on PA. We've seen some players going towards the Sanjin Yasha in the past. Nowadays, it often seems like the God, what's the name of the double attack item?
Echo Saber.
Echo Saber is a big grab, but that's all. His QO's been called out. He's dove in deep. There's a suspect to turn this one around. They got the purge on him too. MP's committed the rage rather early in this fight, yet to get a kill. Sepin pretty far as well. He's looking to run. He's gotten the track out though. It's on to Dubu, and Chow just marches in, gets up in the front lines. That Anchor Smash doing a lot of work, but the Doom on Aggressive prevents the call down. They're going to die for a bit more. MP though is going to be forced to rage here without able to get the kill just yet. Chow though, the long range finger takes him down. A 3-for-1. A scrappy little fight, and dooming that gyro just mitigated any sort of counterplay.
Yeah, I'm going down, but LGD can't actually ever run back, combined with the fact that Dubu gets the Doom onto Zhao 8, and everything looks good from there. There's no way LGD could ever group up and go back into that fight to save Aggressive behind enemy
the director,
lines.
He's frothing at the mouth here. He's got the 4-hero Ravage. He wants to let it go. Honda MP to start it off. Does have the Infest cooling down though. Does have the Desolator. And Chow getting quickly forced back. They brought down Febby on the Lion. But now MVP. They turn tail. They run, but there's no running from the Raptor. MMY, another glimpse, another track kill. INVOKER catch them. Just 2 seconds until that 4 steps up and 4F lurking in the wings.
QO, I think they actually want to try this again.
This is so risky though. No PA BKB, a very low lifestealer. Are they going to go for it? Here they go.
No way.
Tornado clipping MP off the bat, but he commits the rage. He runs directly onto Aggressive. Can he bring him down? That Ravage still available. Shao patiently holding. Aggressive says, stop being patient, damn it. Save my ass. And he will save his ass.
Aggressive, oh my god, he actually misses the stun, and Aggressive gets out because of that Febby. He completely whiffs an Earth Spike, and now is probably going to go down still as he's getting just corralled into the trees. Will be slowed down by the Gashin. Finally goes down. I can't believe MVP Phoenix still chose to take that fight. And
30, like the 20 to 25 minute mark, the 25 to 30 minute mark. Now they find themselves at the 35 minute mark, wishing they had those tier 4 items.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that going for that build is the wrong idea. I think this lineup is strongest. Oh my god!
That's just barely clipping the Darkseer. QO not actually able to splash the damage to himself, and maybe he's just making it look easy.
It really is. Just snipe to kill from 1500 range.
Just kind of desperation mode now setting in for MP, who does push this top lane, but maybe he's the type of hero that can push the lane out, come rejoin the squad. They still haven't used the Ravage. Austin, they're not going to give up on this. LGD will just calmly apply the counterplay in the top lane, and then they will be coming right back down mid.
Yeah, here comes that glimpse. Dubu actually managed to get off the Doom, so this might be an okay fight without the INVOKER.
You say that, but Dubu also dead off the bat. Aggressive is duking it out now. The BKB committed on life number 1. Shao not dead yet. If they don't kill this Tide, he is going to turn the fight for round number 2, and the Doom wearing off in just a few moments. Got to hang on to Aggressive, but the crit, the finger, it's enough! They get the kill. Will they have to follow up those? QO drops. They march in. INVOKER's the big damage. They gotta focus 4F down. They're working on Shao, but he's got the ice armor. He's tanky through this. There isn't even a buyback available on that gyro if they really feel they need it, and maybe in the perfect position, laying down the artillery from the low ground. Oh, he's not the high ground! Going splat, and then Febby, the Shuriken bouncing to 4F through him, and maybe may even die for this last kill. He's heating up. He wants 4F. He's got the track mission. He ghost walks towards the enemy well and says, yeah, you get in your cage, you stay there.
Because it takes so long for them to take the tier 3, they're pushed out by Tinker, and then the game draws out to a point where LGD get better late game. But
LGD want to fight this, it looks like. Roche dropping low, the Dragon throwing in the fire, but it might be too late. QO with the Aegis, and they're moving in.
They've already got September with the Ice Blast, able to pop him really quickly. Now wall the 3-man slithering crush with Fred coming in, managed to get a big ultimate. Will be able to also catch maybe with the call, and should be able to chop off his head as well as the Tornado catches him in the end. And there it goes, double kill for QO, 1 for 4 exchange, plus the Roshan. Yes, they lost the Aegis, but well worth it.
It's only really Tinker who excels at high ground defense out of this draft. You don't have a Bat Rider or that Beastmaster, I suppose, is okay, but you really want more mobility. Darkseer, all right, but again, when the starter has a BKB, he just runs past you. Oh, Dubu.
He found maybe, and Forever also got aggressive. The Ice Blast is going to be right on the touch, and they should be... Oh my god, he actually managed to get the rage off, and now Forev is going to be in trouble as maybe just runs down full with a laser, finishing him off. Oh my god! They went from almost guaranteed killing.
They found QO as well. Can they get the Slowdart too? The finger's there. The Tinker's coming. Maybe looking for the ultra kill. LGD say screw high ground defense. We will fight you outside our base, and we will take you there too. As they bring down 4, maybe even gonna try for a 5th. MVP just getting outplayed. There's really no other way to put it. The last second infest
guarantees you damage on the buildings because the enemy doesn't want to buy it back when, you know, there's such a low death timer there.
LGD sitting very far back as an early pipe gets deployed. They get the ward down, but it's under a hawk.
Oh, we caught September. If they can actually pop him without the primal ward, they should be able to. They pull it back into the Ice Blast, and now they're going down to MMY. Take him out too.
QO manning up here. He gets the bash one shot on the half HP Lion, but the BKB's down now. The lasers are bouncing. MVP gonna have trouble winning structures.
With QO trying to actually get some damage out there.
Oh, the blink into an infest. That was not exactly the aggressive one to initiate, but here comes Showing.
Now the vacuum into the wall. That's actually a pretty good combination, but they just don't have any follow-up, unfortunately. The missiles, as well as the lasers, are bringing MVP Phoenix low enough that maybe can see an opportunity to go really big here, but it's going to be entirely by his lonesome as Zhao Wei won't be able to protect him much. The buyback
has to be perfect. One miscue like this, he gets caught by the call. The blade mail active. Here comes the Sunstrike. There it comes from above. MVP, bring him down. He's got to buy back.
He has to blink in. He needs to be able to get so much more, and he's looking for a kill, but he can't just get anything. Baby's going to go down, but that's not good enough. He needs to be able to take out QO. He gets lased in the last second, and maybe no! He gets taken out by the Maledict. That's 100 seconds on the clock, and maybe he's left practically alone against the world here.
The Tinker. They're kiting QO, unable to get back into this fight. MVP are trying to zone out September. LGD holding on the high ground, just barely at that. 2 buybacks down. Tentative, but they do for now force them back, albeit at great MVP of about a 30-second window where pretty much every key spell aside from Finger is not available. They're trying to find that window.
QO actually going to be jumped on by MMY. They might be able to pop him really quickly. The Finger of Death not quite enough by itself. Maybe throws a little bit more, but again, the Force Staffs and Glimmer Cape saves come into play, and now they've expended a big-time ultimate. QO actually just going to go right back in, manning up against the melee racks, trying to finish it off, but now the call from Forev intercepts laser, not quite enough to finish off QO, and now aggressive pushback by the Deafening Blast.
The legendary LGD high ground defense.
Don't tell me!
Woo! Just breathe.
That was so close.
They're not out of the woods just yet. LGD, they've got the power play here, 5v4, but it's their base under siege. And QO has a BKB again. Mauling Seth brings him down. He might die to the Lifestealer.
Not enough again. He takes the investment. It's not enough for the pop-out. Maybe he's still able to get a kill in the Ancient Apparition, but they really needed the Slardar. Maybe they can get MP as well. They do. 4 down on the side of MVP Phoenix as they go all out for a melee Rax they didn't even get. Fully commit for Roshan here. And LGD may have the opening to be able to fight around that. They're missing the wall of replica, and that would be like maybe enough to persuade them not to go, but I think there's too much opportunity here.
Here comes the Roach by Chao8 with the back to start it off. Then the interruption and with the God Stun catching up for, but MVP, they at least have the Aegis.
Cheese picked up by LGD, and they look for MP as well, but unable to get it. This is what I was talking about. LGD, like they've been playing like from behind this whole entire game, and they see one opportunity. MVP offered that to you on a silver plea, includes not growing high ground right now. I know that sounds crazy with your Aegis, but
here we go. They want to go.
Not quite catching aggressive. He managed to blink himself out. The Tinker's still going to complete that.
Chao8 from behind though.
Oh no, he gets the 4-man vacuum wall.
They finger QO. They're trying to focus him down. Aegis pops for free.
He will have the BKB when it comes back up, and now aggressive jumps in, immediately blows up Dubu. QO looks for his opportunity with the BKB, goes straight for September. Maybe he's also there. They need to be able to take out maybe first and foremost, I would say, and Forev jumps on that. The laser already goes down, though. They're controlling maybe, but can they actually finish him up? They can actually get right-click damage with that laser taking him out, but it looks like the Ice Blast and the magic damage is enough, but QO will lose his life in return. He needs to be able to sprint and stay
hard. Can he heal? No! So close.
The Deafening Blast just wasn't quite in time, and Aggressive gets that kill, and that's a huge one because now there are buybacks and there's low death timers on LGD, while
like in the neighborhood, even if MVP try to go for the smoke gank on him again.
And it may just mean they know that MVP Phoenix is farming up the Radiant jungle, and this smoke gang could be successful.
They scouted it though. They did get the scan off, and they're going to move in, but MMY gets the Hex.
MMY is going to be the first one down. It looks like the Primal Roar actually sawing things up, and MMY, no, he's going to be stunned up by QO, taking out the Ice Blast. A clean whiff though, and Dubu kites Aggressive.
September in a lot of trouble here. Lifestealer popping into an illusion and going to work a QO. Now he comes right out, but the Rage isn't ready yet. QO gets the bash, but maybe he's just raining supreme on the backlights. Aggressive, it hits that Rage. He gets it off.
Unbelievable, maybe able to finish off QO, and now MP is going to be last and the last leftovers for LGD to clean house with MVP Phoenix.
Someone will need to go home though to deal with that top push, but I think LGD can take a lane of racks, cleanly disengage, hold the buyback, perhaps losing MMY on the way out. MVP desperately searching for cleanup kills as MP blinks forward into the call on Xiaowei. LGD are going to look to turn this.
Yeah, Ferev's going to be hexed up and torn apart by the Aggressive so quickly. Febi's also going to be concerned as the Primal Roar fortunately gets off the Ghost Scepter and might be able to get off. And actually gets a Force Staff. Maybe he can still survive through this and get off an Ice Blast in a more opportune time. But oh no, he throws it too early.
That is going to be the end of the Ancient Apparition. 3-4 heroes on the sideline. Now a dieback on the axe. Hey, who doesn't have buyback for 70 gold? No Ice Blast anyway. LGD on the verge of completing the comeback as we now see what closes in on a 30k gold swing at nearly 60 minutes. Truly LGD is let's go defend. This is
amazing slithering crush of his life. He blinks into Aggressive, but the Rage is already down. He gets the amp damage on him, and Aggressive is going to be forced back, but LGD are going to keep going high ground while the Ancient Apparition is dead.
They keep on sieging. Aggressive going to get caught with the Force Staff. They were ready for that.
Deafening Blast, now the Rage, now the turnaround. QO forced to pop the sprint, and actually the Death Ward's doing a good amount of damage to the amp damage. They actually take him out. He's going to instantly buy back though and come straight into this fight. MP with the refresher, and now Tornado EMP on a second round, but they can't afford to lose QO. Deafening Blast pushes them back, and maybe he's out of mana, but Aggressive, round 2 is here, and will finish off QO, ending the Del blow.
That's 4 down, LGD. They've done it. This is going to be the Megas. This is going to be the game. MVP only creeps forcing their way towards the throne. It's going to take some pretty big turns to bring them back into this one. Aggressive might be trying to provide one here. They've already got the racks. He should just be getting out. He says MMY safely, but MMY's been caught. They might lose too. Aggressive says, see you later, bud. You ain't going to help me. They lose the gem. Gem's littering the ground, actually, but LGD, all they care about are the bodies. Xiaowei looking desperately to turn this. He's got Tinker coming in. The artillery has arrived. The artillery also wants to run. LGD blinking, running, just frantically creeps. Be the buffer. LGD just waiting for the right time, showing good discipline here. This game is theirs if they don't screw up, and this is not going to be an easy team for MVP to force mistakes out of. But it's not over yet. They're hanging on. They're looking for the opening. They do find it.
And to fold this up with a 3-man crush, and now the Meteor over the top. Oh my god, the damage is insane! They managed to wipe out 3 heroes almost instantly, but maybe he's still kid problem number 1. They need to be able to dress him, and it looks like they got him. You'll Scepter slithering, crush the call, and maybe he's controlled.
He is, for the moment, out of the fight. He's got the buyback. LGD throwing bodies at this one. 4 heroes marching in. The throne is under siege, but 4 flow. Heroes on the run. The creeps hitting the throne. MVP got to kill heroes and defend the base all at the same time. The death push is coming. Xiaowei in right through the front door. Who can defend? Who can hold the line for these men? They're back to the throne. QO almost died in the well. Catapults creeps. They're smashing away.
And that's it. MVP Phoenix lose game number 2. LGD prove without a doubt they are the stronger team here in this series as they take game 1 dominantly, and they still show the classic LGD defense, being behind in game number 2 but managing to hold through sheer discipline and conservative play.
Let's